Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Ojama Garrett, back with another video on the main channel. Now, I have been not making content for this channel, and I have been, I don't know why. I've been trying to think of good reasons to jump in front of the camera and tell you guys, this is happening, da da da. Yeah, a lot of shit going on in my life, obviously, but nothing, nothing that I can think of. It's just life. You know what I mean? Saying that's what I'm saying. So like, there's a little bit going on. So I can show you a little bit why I am not doing that much right now. And I think if I shrink myself a little bit this way, this is going to be a really raw video. Sorry. Um, yeah, so I have been gone for a while. I'm not scripting this, and it's probably like going. I have a lot of people giving me feedback, and that's the biggest complaint they have. Well, my content is that I never do. Everything seems like a first draft. That's because I just turn the camera on when I got an idea, and I just go, and I'm not really one to polish things and stuff like that. But if you can see over here, I continuously blast the wall and I continuously get burnt out because I'm a tryhard, a sweaty when it comes to anything I do. So as you can see over here, I did one channel, and back in the day, like if we look at my content, let's just look at my content. Where do I put myself here? Sure, whatever. Just to see how many total. So I have 100 down here. If you can see my right here, my face, I've made 132 videos because if we go to my oldest videos, I don't know if you can filter by that. No, I don't know how to. I don't really know how to use this stuff because it's date right here. No, that's page one. Whatever. I think it goes back a long time. So yeah, this is even worse video. Who cares? I don't care. Okay, this is whatever. I'm constantly judging my content because I have like a standard in my head, but still. My first video was October 25th, 2023. So I've been doing this now for almost a year. Over a year. Just over a year. I've been making YouTube videos now. Or at least kind of. On and off. So yeah, cool. That's kind of cool. That's a cool milestone to actually hit. So, some of my videos here, 200 video views on this one, 145, 75, 17. These videos did a lot better. I don't like doing it anymore, but I went to Reddit and promoted my channel, and that probably got me these pumps and these views. Whatever. And people left me some comments and stuff I can work out and shit. And my content was a lot different back then than it is now. Trying stuff out, but back then I was doing 3 videos a fucking day. Some of these days, 2 videos a day. 1 video a day was what I told myself to do. So as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. So I did a 2 for here. Here's a 2 for 16th, 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 17th, 17th, 18th, 18th, 19th, 19th, 20th, 20th, 20th. So there's a 3 for 4 for. Holy fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, because I was seeing, it wasn't really getting my channel. I was doing an experiment where I wasn't really nuking my channel, or I was seeing if YouTube would nuke my channel if I posted too like spammy, too body or whatever. Because like all these, if you look at all these are all like I made the thumbnails, whatever, using AI or whatever, and then I learned a little bit of Paint 3D shit, and then a little bit of Photoshop, a little bit of GIMP, a little bit of all that stuff. I started like these just constant iterations of just like whatever, whatever. These are all like original pieces of content, whether or not they were like super good or not. That's a different question. Obviously, I'm not saying it's like good content, but I was attempting effort into these pieces of content, and as you can see, why am I saying all this? Oh yeah, because I'm different. I do things differently. So the phase 1 was like experimenting 1, 2, 3. I think what made me really, really fucking go crazy was reacting to Mr. Beast's first video, 779 views. It was all bets off for me. That's when I was just like, fuck, dude, I'm going in. This is addicting. It's like it gamified it for me, and it got me like, this is my new game. And now I'm gonna win this motherfucker. So then I was like, okay. So that's when you gotta start like trying stuff out. the sweaty comes out. I'm looking up strategies. I'm absorbing content, stuff like that. Sorry, maybe I should just make myself smaller so we can see more of the information on the screen. So we went 20th, 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 20th. So what is that, a 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 right here. 1, 2, oops, get out of here. 2, whatever. And the lists go on and on and on. This is all one channel. 23, 23, 23, 24, 24, 24, 25, 25, 25, 26, 26, 26, 27, 27, 28. And sorry to my girlfriend for this. I remember when I was doing this, me and her had a lot of issues because I was trying to make cuts. I had a dislike. Oh no, and nobody liked that video. Oh my god, I should go kill myself. Oh shit, I shouldn't say that in a YouTube video. Sorry. That was a joke. Sorry. Very dark humor. That's one thing I need to work on. One thing I also, part of the reason why I stopped making YouTube videos is because I felt like I was changing myself to fit the mold when I should, I don't give a shit about that anymore. I fucking don't give two fucks how I'm supposed to do YouTube, how I'm supposed to do anything. And yeah, that's coming to a realization that I've been having more and more and more recently, is that I don't give a fuck what other people think about me. Or, you know, I may get my feelings hurt because people are bullying me, but at the end of the day, after I stop and reflect on everything, most of the time, 99.99% of the time, most of the negative feedback or comments that people are giving me is just straight bullshit, hating ass bullshit. So I don't give a fuck what a bunch of fucking idiots in the comment section, or like my peers, you know, the people on the internet. I don't care. You know what I mean? And like I said, that doesn't mean I'm immune to feeling bad, but I don't give a fuck. Anyway, yeah, let's go on. What other people think. Sorry. Yeah, anyway. So, like, I very quickly started hitting a wall on this one channel shit. And I think what happened too is that I'm trying to find where it happened, but there was a day I wanted to see like the limit. Because it's a thing I do called the limit testing, and it is what it is. You push yourself to you hit the wall on purpose. That's what I do all the time. So I think there's from January. Okay, January 6th right here. That's when I stopped making content because now we have a gap. January 6th to May 20th. That's where I smoked the wall. And I hit the wall so hard because I quit my job around this time because I worked at the worst job ever in the world. Just kidding. Being is the word superfluous? Let's look that up. Is that the word? Hyperbolic? Superfluous? Unnecessary, especially though being more than enough. Okay, no. So it's hyperbolic. Hyperbolic. Exaggerated. Hyperbolical. KKK. Yep. So, like, yeah. I hit that first wall. And then I came back and I made some laser eyes. Around this time, too, before I came back to content creation, I realized that I hated my friends. Which I still pretty bitter with my friends, or not bitter. Yeah, bitter is a good word for it. The relationship with all my friends has changed, and like coming to terms with that realization for a long time took me a really long time to come to terms with that. Okay, so I just circulated that. Sorry about that. But like, that's when I came back. I'm back, whatever, and I was not having any contact with anybody because most of the people I used to hang out with, nothing personal. No, it was all personal. So it's like, I'm not blaming my friends for the things I don't like them for, because that's just like how people are, I think, is a great way to put it. Hopefully, I mean, if you take offense to that, that's fine, I guess. I'm sorry if it hurts anybody's feelings. What I'm looking for from friends, my friends more often than not don't give me that, even though, like, so then, like, here we go, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna stand, this is my soapbox video, so fuck off. Anyway, so I would do whatever they like, was it within my power for my friends, and I wouldn't get replies and messages from my friends. They'll take their sweet ass time. I was never high on their priority list, and that opens a whole can of worms, because the thing I was afraid to even speak about that was because I mooched a lot and I wasn't very productive member of society for a long time, and I was like, I needed a lot of help. And so I asked my friends for help because I needed it. But I know, like, there's a couple of them that said like they would be approached. So I know this is a thing in my old group that I'm sure was the talk of the town about me when I came up, is that I'm a mooch, freeloader, yada yada yada. And I remember one friend of mine who I am always going to remember that I heard this being said. I overheard it, I think. They were approached like, why do you give Ethan so many cigarettes? You've probably bummed him the most cigarettes out of all of us, multiple cartons. And he said, I know, probably, whatever. I love him. I like him, I love him, or something like that. But I know if he ever gets rich, I'm getting a Lamborghini. And I was like, it's not, he wasn't doing it for the reward. He was like, yes, that was like a funny way to say it for that. He's like, but that was like a metaphorical way of him saying what goes around comes around. And I trust his character that if I ever need him and he is capable of doing that, or if he comes onto good fortune, I am going to get overflowing amounts of return on my investment, because I trust his character. And that meant so much more to me than like anything anybody could have ever said. And the rest of them, I can't even get a fucking message back most of the time. So anyway, I'm getting a little emotional now, so I'm just gonna move on from that. But anyway, so this is why I haven't been able to maintain this channel or content up for this channel. So then we go to my next stage. My next stage was I think I did, I quit my job. It was a shitty job or whatever. But I did a day where I posted like 8 things in one fucking day. Can I just look at my analytics? Maybe that'll show it. Analytics. Content. No. Overview. 28 days. Let's do lifetime. 9 plus. No, that ain't gonna work. Whatever. There was a day I posted like 7 videos, and then it seemed that I triggered some sort of algorithmic response, and then sorry, my British buddy. I haven't talked to him in a really long time. Anyway, so I triggered some response, and then I wasn't good. I thought I killed my channel literally, so I just like gave up completely. And then I was like, oh, I'll come back in. I'll start a new channel. So let's just go up here. That's where like we started here. So then I'm like, I'm gonna do 5 channels. Because it's like, I thought I was killing my channel by posting too much in one channel in one day. So I thought my impressions were getting tanked. So as you can see here. Now, this is also revealing my next iteration that I'm planning on launching soon. But I did 5 channels. This one, oh, John McGarrett. It was just essentially just like crossing my brand over, but just like niching down. But like I have so many niches that I can't really do that. You know what I mean? So I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels. I just picked 5 of my top things I'm really into. This one was something else. Sorry, this used to be something else, but I rebanded that. But I just picked the top 5 things I was really into, and I knew that I would have no problem creating daily content for it, just following a structured plan to get a shit ton of volume in, so that when I get that volume, I can maintain, like I can just like slowly raise the bottom quality threshold and just slowly raise that over time through consistency. But that was my next iteration. But then I was like fucking really going, cranking that shit out. So like if we come here, so let's go to my most popular one, my old school RuneScape channel. This one I'm doing really good on. I think for my standards. So I got 277 subs here, 26 in the last 28 days. So I'm getting about a sub a day. It's really nice. And if we look at my content, for a while, if we come down here, I'm at 78 on this channel. So there's 78 total pieces of content, and I started this 4 months ago, I believe. Let's just look at the first day. May 7th, 2024. So whatever. How many days from May 7th to... How many days from May... 172 days, divide that by 30. 172 divided by 30. Sorry, 5.7. That's cool. So almost 6 months, I believe. I'm just gonna make sure my girlfriend's not messaging me. Anywho. Oh, that's okay. I've been seeing him pop up on RuneScape. I don't remember who he is now. Okay, anyway. So I did, this one. It started off a little bit rough. Well, okay, that's not important. It started off a little rough. Now I'm doing like 100. If I put a video up, I have a community built enough now that I got 100 views a video. Just that's really cool. I think that's really amazing. So anyway, but I was doing May 7th or whatever. That was my first video, but then whatever. May 26th. So it's actually 5 months. Sorry. So I did a test broadcast. I was going to stream on this. Well, who cares? Anyway. So I did 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31st, June 1st, June 2nd, June 3rd, June 4th, June 5th, June 6th, June 7th, June 8th, June 9th. June 11th, etc., etc. So if we go to something like my 7 days channel, this is my next one. This is my next most popular one, or my next most successful one. let's go. So this one's 65 pieces of content. So there's actually a little bit less on here because this one, yeah, whatever. We're gonna have variabilities to how amount of content here. So this one I actually started a little bit earlier. Can I scroll up, please? No, I cannot. Okay, so we had 17th, 18th, May 19th, May 20th, May 21st. So whatever. As you can see here, we have overlap June 1st, June 2nd, June 3rd, June 5th, June 5th, June 7th, June 9th, June 12th, whatever. This one I missed more days. And then if we come down here to my StarCraft reward channel, I'll come back down here. We're going to check all my channels out. June 1st, June 2nd, June 3rd, June 5th, June 5th, June 6th, June 7th, June 8th, June 9th, June 5th. Double posting is means like one came out at midnight because I didn't time the upload times specifically really well. And then whatever. But yeah, as you can see, I was consistently posting like 5 videos a day. And then also that branched over to my main channel as well. But that is the main reason why I haven't been able to post on my channels, or I keep like coming hard and then like dipping out fast too, is because I keep repetitively hitting the wall. And once you hit the wall, another part of the hitting the wall cycle, if anybody had ever done that, feeling burnt out. I got some comments about being burnt out too. Why not? Whatever. This video is not really going to be viewed by anybody. But if you listen to this entire thing, thank you very much. Please subscribe. Anyway, burnout is real, but burnout is an inevitability of all things. So like burnout will happen. Burnout, and we should encourage burnout personally, because burnout is essentially hitting your limits like in lifting weights. So then the reason why lifting weights works is because you're consistently hitting you're setting up a schedule of limit hitting and then recovering in between sessions. That is lifting weights essentially, okay? It is hitting a burnout, and you're sore as fuck the next day and you don't want to fucking do it, and then eventually you get used to it, but then you'll hit this state, there'll be different levels of burnout in lifting weights or whatever. If anybody's ever exercised for a long period of time, you'll hit plateaus or the grind or different PRs you can't hit, and all these different levels of burning out. You'll try to increase the volume, do all these different little things, and you're burned out. But the whole point of the system, like for lifting weights, is that you have a rest and recovery period where you get your macros, you take your creatine, you take your supplements, you get enough sleep, you rest, you don't work your muscles on the day, you don't double work them, you don't do all this shit. But that is the same for everything, and I have just been blasting. I've been overtraining. I guess you could say overtraining. Maybe it's different. Like if I hit the wall making content, I need to rest and recover, and I need to like up my sleep, up my macros and stuff like that, because like it's mostly brain power, so I need to probably eat a lot more omega fatty acids. So I need to like increase my tuna intake. I need to probably eat more grass-fed shit. I probably need to stop eating processed food if I really want to like maintain this high level of content creation, media production, whatever, anything like this. Plus also I'm working 46 to 50 hours a week, and then also like doing about 20% of the, so like me and my girlfriend have a family and there's a house and stuff like that, and it's like an 80-20 split in the household duties, since whatever, she's unemployed and I'm employed. So I'm trying to like work on that too, like move that percentage up where I'm doing like more and more percentage of like taking the load off her back and stuff like that, and all this stuff, like the weight of life that was impossible for me to maintain at my last shitty job, AMPI. And now I'm at a new job where we have a different set of problems, but the culture there at least isn't destroying my spirit, at least yet. So that's why I haven't been really making content for the main channel, is that I've hit a new wall. And then from hitting that new wall, that there's also that phase of terror. Anybody's probably felt that in a burnout phase, and it happens in lifting weights too. You know what I mean? Like if you overtrain, you get so sore you can't move, and then it creates a sort of fear that you don't want to go back to the gym again. Like I'm sure a lot of people have the experience where they are trying to train for the first time, or let's say quitting cigarettes. That was a big one for me, or getting off Adderall. Getting off Adderall was one of the most terrifying experiences in my life. So training, like let's use the example for first time trainers. They'll go to a gym, they'll get a trainer, the trainer will run them through the ringer, and then they're so sore they never want to go back because of that terror that is created from that burnout, from that overtraining. That happened to me multiple times in this experience, and this video is just kind of me breaking that fear and just making a video and just getting it on the youtube.com so I can get back into a rhythm again, because when I mentally hit this wall for the content creation and everything else that was happening in my life, I also stopped lifting for like 2 months, and now I finally have completed a full week this week, and I'm starting to run every day again, because I had made, that was also another thing I do. Like I said, I pile way too much on, and I'm like, I'm gonna do all these things because I technically have time in my notebook where I audited all of my time, so I'm gonna fucking do it. And that's my mentality. And like it's like to my own fail that if I set an objective and my brain goes, yes, that is something I am going to start marching towards. It's like the juggernaut. I don't know if anybody's ever watched the X-Men or whatever. It's like an unstoppable amount of momentum. If that momentum starts and I hit the flow stage where you've done it for enough time and habit takes over, nothing. You know, like I said, it's a fault. I don't see this as like too much of a strength. It can be a big strength, but it's very powerful. It's a very powerful. It's too powerful for me to control, and I'm still learning to control it, but I will do anything to get what I want, I guess is a good way to, I'm a killer when it comes to that fucking, and I will, if that objective means enough, nothing will stop me. I will have to die to stop. But you know, okay. I mean, like that's why it's like a fatal flaw, and I'm a Christian too, so then like that Christianity has saved me from my own flaws, and that's one of them. You know, like studying scripture and all that other stuff has like taught me to have self-control and patience and all these other things, and to be humble and whatever. And it really keeps. If it wasn't for Christianity, I probably would have done something so stupid that I either would have like died or had just gotten into so much trouble that I'd probably be in prison or something right now. But yeah. Yeah, so here we go. Thank you. Anybody who sat through this yaponomics class, thank you for watching. And this is just a video for me to unbreak the straw that broke the camel's back, so I can get back on the fucking horse and start creating content on the main channel. And I also don't know what this channel's meaning is, so I'm probably just going to use it as like a journal. I'm just going to talk about stuff that I fucking care about today, and then just leave the videos on and just forget about them. But yeah. See you later. Thank you. Bye. Subscribe to my channel. I want to get monetized. See you later.